Good evening. This is Russia driver Lance Johns. Since his story's been talked about, I'm going to talk about it. There was an article in the New York Times that said it also was in the Las Vegas Review Journal too, but I got this from the New York Times because the article I threw away yesterday accidentally. But this says 3,045 sexual assaults were reported in the U.S. in 2018 by Uber, 5,981 in 2017. But in 2018, 9 people got killed or murdered, and then 58 died in Uber-related car crashes. But this is like less than 2%. Well, this is like a let me say it right, 0.0002% of over 1.3 billion rides in 2018. This was reported by the arrogant person that there's Uber chief legal officer, lawyer, Tony West, who claims that the Uber drivers is not the core of their company, but the drivers are the reason why Uber makes money. He claims that the numbers are jarring and hard to digest. I'm sure it is because a lot of people are complaining about being assaulted, but well, I mean, the riders are being assaulted, but the drivers are being assaulted by passengers either, because the Uber drivers, I know some Lyft riders show their picture, but in Uber, when a driver picks up a person, we don't know who we're picking up. We don't know what the person is looking like. I know some rides, we ask for a PIN, they give us a PIN number. But I mean, they do fake names, like the boss, your mama, God, stupid ass names. They don't provide their real names. And then some people be order rides for their friends. Then their friend may do something bad, like do something illegal or deadly or something, and then they don't get traced back. So, I mean, every person needs to be screened, background check, before riders do get background checks, but the riders need to get background checks because it's a safety issue, because if more drivers keep being killed by Uber passengers or the Uber person account, if they let their friend go and stuff, then Uber is going to eventually get in a lot of trouble, and they're going to end up closing down because they're going to be sued too many times. But anyway, let's get back to the story. But the Uber and Lyft drivers, we do get background checks before we have to start. I got background checks with both of them, but I know taxi cab companies, well, they do background checks, I believe. Yeah, they do. Yeah, because I used to be a taxi cab driver, but they have to be licensed and everything, to be a taxi cab driver. In addition, to being background check, they got to go through trainings and everything. But the Uber and Lyft, drivers, you just do a background check every year, and they make sure you have insurance and everything. But taxi cab drivers, they have more. I guess the drivers, that they have, that they're more insured than the Uber drivers are. That's why the Uber drivers and Lyft drivers should get the ride sharing insurance. But because they're not doing enough because Uber and Lyft is not doing enough, as what a driver is concerned, as far as the screening and the special license, stuff keep happening to passengers, and they're suing Uber and Lyft and whoever else that's out there, the other ride companies. But example of two things. In 2017, a woman sued Uber in India because she was raped, and then Uber mishandled her information, her medical information, her records. So she sued Uber and she settled. She settled for a undisclosed amount of money. And this week, 19 women are suing Lyft because they were sexually assaulted during a ride. So they need to do something because they keep being sued, and that they're going to eventually be sued by drivers too for their safety. So something has to give, and drivers are a core of. Excuse me. Drivers are the core of Lyft and Uber business and other companies' business because without them, that's how they make money. But anyway, I'm going to leave this and that, and they need to do something about safety because, I've never been attacked by nobody, but, I can't tell people what to do as far as safety and everything, but if you do carry a gun, don't tell it, because if Uber Lyft finds you have a gun, then they'll deactivate you, but do what you got to do. Like Dustin, his driver said, it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. But anyway, thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good night. Be safe and make some money and be careful. Bye.